now 1:30.
It is recorded.
Okay, glue to the claps. I'm using the claps.
Clap it up. You have to make sure it's into the mic and the camera.
Oh my gosh. Oh yes.
You do yours.
I think your clap was better. Let me redo mine. Beautiful, stunning, talent. All right, we're finally.
You don't understand how long it took to get here.
Hours on days on months, the preparation, the thought, the time to get into this position.
It's taken 20 years to get here.
And it took me 18 because I'm 18 and you are 19 actually. So shut up about 20 years.
I know. Still,
Lies
I feel like
and
I'm
deceit.
20. It feels like it's been 20 years.
But that doesn't make sense. How can it feel like that when you've never experienced that?
But as a wise young man, see if I had the sound. Oh man, let's get into the problems about what we were trying to do.
All right, today we've been focusing on technicalities in producing the podcast. So I was focusing today on getting the display so that we could have a live tether from my camera so I could see myself and like check if I'm clapped, which is inevitable. Yeah. Anyway, an inevitability, but it didn't happen because I don't even want to talk about it. It's traumatizing.
The problem is that we have old cameras.
We have
that are
tech.
like collector's items, and we try to make them compatible with today's technology.
What did I learn today? What was the thing?
About
composite, supply composite, live wire, juxtaposition, high wire. To do what, you may ask? I couldn't tell you. I searched for at least 3 hours on Google. It was disgusting. It was traumatizing. Anyway, go on, Jamal. What was your traumas of today?
Mine was basically, I was trying to get my Roland SPD SX sample pad and use that as a trigger pad on the podcast so we can get sound effects.
Such as
if you know the
if you know,
clip
you know.
here. There you go. now you know. So yeah, basically that dog and many other sound effects that would have just been sick. Like it would have added a whole nother dimension.
Third dimension.
Fourth 24/7. Don't ask questions.
1, 2, 3.
It would have added a whole nother dimension
like
to like the podcast and like everything, the sound.
Because that was inspired by what you listen to.
Oh
podcast wise.
Yeah, I listen to Dynamic Banter.
Dynamic Banter.
Don't think this tune is trash. It's actually really bad. The padcost is actually good, but the theme tune is trash.
What do you mean? It's just light. It's not meant to be anything deep or intellectual or musical.
I don't understand what you're going for. So, and then there was another podcast. The main one the latest one that I found was Random Order by 4YE. They're Canadian, 2 guys. Well, 2 brothers and like a team, whatever. But man, their podcast is great. Their content's great, inspirational.
And what I listen to Wine and Weed, Tiny Meat Gang. What's his name? It's gone out my head. Jack Mate's podcast, if you know.
I was gonna say
Happy Hour podcast. Geordie Shore. Some British podcasters out there.
Nah, I listen to mainly US stuff. To be fair, I'm basically no.
No,
I won't go there.
Take it out.
Yeah,
your
I won't
mouth.
go there.
Should we do some introductions? Who are you? Where do you come from, Jamal? What's your story? How did you get here?
Hi guys, welcome to my channel.
Disgusting.
Nah, I'm just Jamal in it, the young Chief J, the man of many memes,
Many babes.
the many memes. Jamal the whale, Jamie Dodger,
Jaheim.
Jamie
Not Jaheim.
no,
Um,
Jamie. I've never been called Jaheim
not
ever in
Jaheim.
my life.
Is that my name?
Janine.
Janine.
Basically,
Janine.
do you want to tell her where the name Janine comes from?
I don't even know. One day you looked at me and DJ, and we were like, it just,
It just looked at me. It was just like,
yeah,
Janine.
It just feels right.
So since that day, it's been years now. I don't even know when that started.
Janine. Also, because EastEnders. Do you remember
From-
Janine? There was a character. If you know, you know.
Yeah, she.
EastEnders, British show. It's been going on for years.
It's still going on now.
I don't know how
Even
the writers
during
still have
quarantine.
things to talk about.
They don't. They've been repeating the same storylines for years.
That's true. They just get new neighbours.
Literally, it's like going to prison.
Huh?
Like, if you think about it, EastEnders is prison. EastEnders is prison.
If it was
you
like
go
a Black
there, you
Mirror
get trapped.
episode,
Yeah,
that's
literally.
EastEnders.
It's a
What's it called? Winter.
Oh, you're on about the actual prison episode.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
yes,
I'm
because there's an actual prison episode of.
There's a really smart sounding English word that I'm going for. Carry on talking.
Because you're not
I'm gonna get it.
English, you don't know these words.
That's true. I do struggle to speak English.
It's not your first language.
If you've heard some videos of me, like while I'm at uni or with friends, am I saying a word of English?
That's how we speak. Mishi. Mishi. Anyway, what was the point?
The word, not the bird.
The bird is the word. Google it. That's what Google's for.
No.
That's what
I'm using my
Google's
brain power. I haven't used my
for.
brain power in weeks.
Well, this is going to be a long podcast then.
Literally.
Can we move on? Because the
Don't worry, in
word's
the
not
edit we'll
coming.
cut.
It
In the
won't.
edit, yes.
It won't.
Yes.
It
Will.
won't. Anyway, what was the point? EastEnders.
Introductions.
Janine, go on then.
Janine. Yeah. A young man aspiring to be a professional musician, producer, all of that. Just a creative. I can't help but create. If I don't create, I will really explode in my brain, which is what I'm doing now. Whilst we're struggling to exist as human beings during this quarantine,
That's a bit dramatic.
I'm struggling
Oh yeah,
because I live off human
poor
interaction.
thing. Struggle.
Like I'm an introverted extrovert.
No, I would say extroverted introvert.
Nah, the other way around.
No,
Definitely.
you're not introverted first.
I'd say
You
I am.
lies. In what sense?
Introverted extrovert.
No,
Yes.
we're not moving on from that. Because in what sense are you an introvert?
I like to be in my room sometimes.
Some-
Play PS4.
Once in a blue moon. Extrovert. Carry on. Yes, carry on.
Mild extrovert. Where was it? What was I talking about?
You're struggling as a creative.
Oh yes. Oh, I've been creating a lot as you know. We've been
Don't make eye
getting these
contact with me.
bars. We've been making these tracks. You might hear one as the intro, maybe not. Depends on how I'm feeling. If I want you to get an exclusive,
See English.
told you about speaking English.
I'm so IB. Anyway.
Yeah. So you might hear something. You might hear something. Or you might hear or do whatever on the drums. Don't ask questions. I might be playing drums sometimes. I might be playing keyboard sometimes. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to get better. Instruments.
Versatile.
Yeah, and now we're started on like the
Multifaceted
starting on this
Podcast.
internet thing.
internet. Well, to be honest, we've been creating since we were
Yeah.
young lads and lasses.
Insert
Ladesses.
clip. Exactly.
That was disgusting, because nothing's going to be that.
I know. It's going to be me. It is what it is.
Oh,
We're
well.
here now.
Is that your finish of your introduction? I feel like there's more to that.
Nah, I ain't gonna tell you my age, but I'm hearing it. I'm just here. I'm here to have a good time.
Sorry, we've already discussed.
Probably not a long time. Because if you don't die old, you die young. If you don't die young, you die old. Shout out Amish.
He said that.
Inside jokes in it. I can't preface the story either. It just is what it is.
If you don't die young, you die old.
And if you don't die old, you die young.
You're just stating facts there.
Well then. Exactly. We're just hearing it. Like, we're just here.
Okay.
Yeah, I have many friends. I like having friends. Friends help me be human and an individual. 'Cause friends are cool. Shout out my friends. All over the world. You know who you are.
Anyway, more about me.
Go for it.
The main attraction, the light in this darkness, the star of the show, the celebrity amongst peasants. It's Kayla.
She's been waiting 18 years to have this intro, you know. Look at her face.
I've practiced. This is who I'm meant to be, where I'm meant to be going. I feel it in my spirit. But besides the point, a little bit about me. I don't know what to say. I'm so nervous.
Your name, where you're from.
I'm Kayla.
I didn't say any of that, but go.
You're Jamal. We're from. Well, if you don't know, we're brother and sister.
That's true.
We haven't mentioned that. We have 2 other siblings that do their own thing. Yeah.
They're just hearing it.
We live in the Midlands. Don't do that, Jamal. You struggle with that.
Man, it's been a long few weeks of this quarantine, man. But that's not the topic of
No.
the best.
So, yes. I'm 18. Just finished school, thank the Lord, because it was traumatizing. I never want to go back.
Sixth form.
Well, yeah, 6th form. That's a whole... We'll get into that.
We'll get there. Maybe not today, because...
No.
Today is basically
at least
a
needs a 7-hour podcast about why school is trash, but we'll get there. Grown up around music, church, the Pentecostal... seed.
Shout out Gloucester Street.
That was disgusting. I'm so sorry.
It is what it is, isn't it? We're just here.
And sports. A lot of sports.
100%. 100%. I told you about speaking English.
A lot of sports.
Yeah.
Yes. So.
Hold on. I think I need to reference the sports that... Well, we need to mention the sports that we do. Man,
we do? Because I don't really do.
Did past tense. Yes. Like... Man, childhood, we used to do like 4, 5, 6 days a week of sports, different sports.
I don't know how I was alive, to be honest.
After school and before school.
Before school, after school, in school, because PE as well.
And then we used to have some competitions in school as well.
Yeah.
Man, it was too good.
Lunch times, break times. So we're getting to the point. List.
Current main sports, basketball. Most recently, I did play American football, but I stopped after injuries. Could have gone to the NFL. You know what it is. Injuries are twist my ankle, hip. Anyway, basketball, American football. That's it for now. Most recently, that's it.
But previously,
swimming, still basketball, football, rugby. Did a little bit of tennis. Wasn't very good. Athletics. Basically, all of... but I did everything in athletics. Other than cross country. Hated that. I'm a sprinter. You can try and make me do 400 meters, but I'll probably get 380 and stop.
No.
And then, what else was there? Kickboxing. Kickboxing was big. That was sick. Shout out, Ray.
2.
We'll get there. What else was there? There was a lot of cycling as well.
Cycling? When did we get?
We had bikes. We were always on bikes.
True.
Always.
That was true.
Like we had dedicated bike rides.
What else?
Journeys. I don't even know what sports there are anymore. I don't know what sports there are anymore.
I feel like I did more than you then. I've definitely done more than you then. Okay, but
Maybe I was just better at what I did. Probably, yeah.
I specialize in. Anyway, back to me. What I do now, nothing. Previously, swimming, dance, trampolining, netball, a little bit of rugby. I did do football. What else? Kickboxing. Oh, that's not that much.
See, it feels like a lot.
Like I did loads.
Especially for me, basketball
Athletics.
in school, that was like 4 days a week at school at 7:30 in the morning.
Yeah, because you used to teach as well.
No, this was before we were teaching.
Oh, just normal.
Like from year 8,
training.
we were there 7:30 in the morning before school starts with Mr. Baker. Legendary. Yeah, with the squad. There was only like 5. I think there was 6 of us, and that was the whole team for like 4 years. There was 6 of us, and we only had a few games because school wasn't backing us at that point. School's another story, man. But yeah, they weren't really backing us. They didn't really give us a kit, all of that.
Yeah, they weren't into sports until.
They weren't into specifically basketball because they'd support rugby,
not
football,
really.
more than
Not
basketball.
like that. Well, yeah, but not how they back it now with the new teachers.
Yeah.
Because they got
I
funding.
Man. But basketball was sick though.
Oh my gosh, skiing!
Life changing stuff. If you haven't been skiing, go skiing.
Invest
right now. Quarantine, go by yourself.
No, I don't do that. Don't do that. So, if you've got, just save. Honestly,
worth it.
It's
100% worth it.
Favorite sport.
Favorite.
Shut up. I actually can't say favorite.
You never have.
Or yellow, but I can say it now.
You used to say Lello all the time.
It's just illiterate, really. Anyway,
English ain't your first language. That's right. We have topics as well because, as you can tell, we haven't stuck to anything we've said so far.
Have we not?
We got to introductions.
Introduction.
A little bit of sport.
Yeah.
Not even. We just said sports.
Well,
basically.
yeah.
It is what it is, and we're here. We're just here. Let's
having
get
a
to
conversation. It's about conversating with the
Sibling.
whoever wants to listen, and between me and Jamal.
Stop messing with the mic.
I'm so sorry.
Don't worry, we'll get better. This is the first one.
It's the first one. So, whoever's listening, message us because it's probably gonna be people that
close
we know.
friends more so.
Yeah.
Because haters gonna hate.
Yeah, but they'll watch it anyway.
True. Hey, shout out to the haters.
There's not that many because.
Nah, I know some haters, man.
Really?
Yeah. We'll get there. No names mentioned, but we'll get there.
Looks. I don't know no haters. I think I'm just loved by the nation. But yeah, it's a hard life. Anyway, what do we want to talk about? I don't know. There's so much that we've lived for so many years. And so much has happened.
We will
it's
get
actually
to
ridiculous.
At some point, like later down the line in podcasts, after like all of this, like getting used to speaking into a mic and saying less, because I've said like at least 1,500 times already. Yeah, we'll get there. But it's gonna be annoying for everyone else though. But we'll get there. Further down the line, we'll probably end up talking about more serious topics. Because we never talk about serious things as siblings, and that's kind of like the dynamic we're going for.
What's it called?
But for now, we just gotta talk, have fun, maybe, and try and learn how to do these things. Like,
I didn't know. I always thought, these podcasters, these YouTubers, they've got such an easy job and they get paid so much. it's like it's full work to try and like put things together. Like we spent all like the past like 3 weeks trying to put things together.
3 days. 3 days. It's actually been 3 days.
No, but from the start of when we've had the idea and putting together equipment and like just to get a basic idea of what we want to do, that took a lot of effort and a lot of brain power. So
don't be late. Stay hydrated. Continue.
I've lost my train of thought now.
It was a lot harder to set this up. Even this is like
basic. This is even like
yeah
what we wanted to do because we were going to do effect. Well, we'll get there. Well, yeah. I won't spoil that.
Like the mess
behind the set
behind me.
That's true. Don't turn around.
Yeah, we live in a crack den.
That's also a thing.
Yeah, man.
It's the struggles of life.
Yeah, man.
Anyway,
it just is what it is.
What else?
Things will get better. Get better if we make it.
Oh, yes, because we're in our own proclaimed studio. We've got a little bit of like some stories about the events that have happened in this studio. Because the studio is the loft, so we've just cleaned the loft, really. But
literally, we just cleaned the loft and we made it as because the loft, man, we should have done before and after pictures. Man,
crack
up here,
den.
You could not take 3 steps.
And the thing is, up here has so much storage, so I don't understand.
Maybe we'll do a tour. Maybe never.
Never.
Until we make a lot of money and refurbish the house fully. Then we'll do a tour.
Because do you know our parents?
True.
Exactly.
Hoarders.
Crack den. Anyway.
100% hoarders.
Some stories about what's happened up here. The Beyonce story. Go on, take it away.
The Beyonce story.
Yes, me.
Ah, yes. Okay, let's take it back to 2018.
I was in year 11.
2018.
Yes.
2018.
Yes,
it's 2020. Oh my God. 2018 now. Kayla's just finished the GCSEs. Just about celebrating. She's having a good time. I'm laughing, supporting, blah blah blah. The new Carter's album. Even before that, what I've done, we're in the loft, right? I've had all my revision stuff for however, like 11 subjects or something dumb like that. 11 subjects. So I've dashed all my papers, all my works, all my books on the floor because I'm getting ready to dash them. And now, go on. Yeah. So we listened to the Carter's album that dropped while we were at the concert in London from Row. You know what it is.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Exactly. Shout out Beyonce. You know what you did.
You
looked me in my eye. It was on my birthday as well.
Yeah.
My 18th birthday. We were up in London in the, I don't know what arena it was.
O2, I think.
The Olympic Stadium.
Was it?
One. Yeah, it was that one.
I didn't.
I think the West Ham Stadium now, but it probably won't be there for long, but whatever. I don't watch football. It is what it is. Yeah, so we're at the concert. They dropped the album. Remember, good times. Beyonce looked me in my eye and was singing to me on my birthday.
He likes to be. Well, there is a video.
Exactly. Insert video here.
It looks very convincing.
There you go.
Yeah,
so Beyonce knows who I am. She basically said happy birthday to me. So anyway, back to the story. We're up here in the loft, the stew. Kayla was dancing on top of her box. Well, I think I'm the one who suggested.
You encouraged me.
I did. I was like, just jump on your books, just stamp on it, blah blah blah. Because I did the same thing.
I was packing them away sensibly into like bags to go into the, shredder. Put them away, start fresh, start my new life. In sixth form, didn't happen, but yeah. I'm jumping now. The song, what's the song called?
I can do anything.
No, don't be right.
Huh?
No, me right. No, call me right.
Words. If you know the, yeah.
Yeah.
So dance, jump up and down. Insert clip here.
Yeah,
that happened basically.
If these aren't in, because we'll have to edit for like a week to put those in because I can't
We have to find the videos. We have to.
You've got it. So
I know, but
I'm on. I won't even show my phone because it's too much embarrassment.
my
'cause
phone.
I've mashed my phone.
My phone is a TARDIS right now. There's so much stuff on it. Plus, my screen's broken. My screen is always. There's always a broken screen on every single phone I've had. All my friends can.
I don't know how. Well, I can't talk. I cannot talk. My phone's just as bad. So yeah, that happened. Traumatized. He put it on his story. So I got people messaging me, laughing.
Yeah, it was a good time to be alive.
So that was one of the stories. Second, Jamal falling through the roof of the loft. At least
Technically, that was in the first story. Let's go back. Before the loft was even like as it is now.
what, me?
Where when
Yes.
you dropped from the roof.
You would have dropped through the roof like at least 4 times. It's not even right. Like crack
so
den. This is what I'm telling you.
the loft used to be an actual loft, like what you'd see in like old films. It was just storage.
Just storage,
It
like,
wasn't cupboards. It wasn't
no
space,
carpet, no something there, no light,
no paint, no nothing. So then, I think it was just before it was starting to get refurbished.
Yeah, because they didn't have the floor boards on. Or
there was
anything.
no like floorboards really. It was just the beams of wood that were holding up the roof. And Dad decided to carry young Kayla, Todd. I don't know how young, very young anyway.
I think I was a newborn.
Nah.
Not
It wasn't that
new,
early.
but like
You're like
fresh
I'd
out
probably
the
say
womb.
4 years out of the womb.
No.
Anyway, so you were in Dad's arms. He tried to carry you. What was walking around up here? I think I don't remember. Like obviously because I wasn't up here, I didn't see what you do. But all I hear from my room is like literally, and then we run out of our bedroom, which is next to like the loft ladder.
Yeah.
And like Kayla and Dad have fallen through the roof of Kayla's bedroom, fallen through the paper. They've actually fallen through the roof.
That's it.
Yeah,
that's
it.
one. That's one.
That was the earliest.
That's the first
story
time
I
it
can
happened.
remember.
The second time, was it you that fell?
I think
Or was it Dad?
I fell from the ladder. No, I did drop because I was hanging off the edge of the
stupidity.
The
you hear
ladder.
that? I was hanging off what?
I was hanging off the banister a little bit because I was trying to do a pull up in it. Realized I was hench, but it was like digging into my wrist. So then I dropped directly on my bottom. I dropped it.
I think I was looking at you.
I dropped literally at a 90-degree angle. My body was at 90 degrees and I dropped straight on my coccyx. And I cried. I can't even lie, I cried.
And I laughed.
And it happened again.
Yes.
It happened twice.
Yes, you continuously do things.
Trial and error in it.
No, because then it happened to Dad. That was...
Yeah, that was trauma. That was slightly different. Jordan said that one.
Well, yeah, because Dad was climbing up the ladders to get into the loft. And because we're in the ghetto, the screws of the ladder had come off. Like, how it goes up. I don't know how to describe it.
It's just the screws that were holding the ladder to like the board that holds up the
stairs to go. I don't know how to.
Yeah.
Basically, he dropped off the stairs very dramatically, very loud because Dad's a big.
Stop eating your mic.
I got too excited.
You did.
Yeah, because Dad's not a small person. He flung himself off the stairs, and I heard.
Yeah, it sounded like machine guns.
And I was like, "What on earth is going on?" And came out my room and saw Dad dropping off the stairs. And I had to keep my composure because it was Dad.
Yeah, I walked out of my room and the ladder was like hanging off. It was crip.
It
was crip.
It
was the ladder was
wall.
crip walking off the thing. But yeah, man, good times. I don't remember like much loft stories other than like watching the countless Disney films that we have
Well, yeah.
on video
We
in the
should put them
little
back.
in Kayla,
Actually, I can't
where the
lie.
bunker where Kayla is now. And man, good times. It was good.
Also, watching Roots when I was like 5. Don't do it.
They gotta learn someday, but
Not at the age that I watched. We watched
Yeah.
Roots and watched it over and over.
we watched it on DVD and
VCR.
Blu-ray
Yes. Somehow. Because,
and on stream as well. Because that's
yes. And I'm sure I watched it voluntarily with
I
DJ
don't know why you did that.
while my hair was getting done.
Yeah.
For why?
You tried to just hate on everyone.
Yeah, because after you watch Roots, it's just like, I hate all white people. All of you stink.
That's what
You
happens.
can't. It just is life.
That's what happens. It does make you feel angry at the
And
world,
defensive.
100%. But then I just have to be like,
It's true. So
it is true.
Which
but
is
then I have
mad
to just
because,
create my
like-
own story in it.
well, yeah. But then it's like,
Because I can't live off the hatred.
where's
of
my
others.
reparations? Where's my money? It won't. I'm not even gonna.
Yeah.
Trauma.
Another topic for another day.
How long has it been? I'm tired.
It's been 32 minutes.
Oh,
We've been talking for 32 minutes. It's 3 minutes past 1 in the morning as
is
well.
it actually? Oh my!
That
No,
we
because
decided
these
to
lights are
record
gonna
this.
mess me up. My circadian rhythms are gonna be waste. My circadian rhythms are gonna be jiggy. Also, something that I've realised is really quite. You have to be a certain type of person to talk into a camera for like long periods of time.
Longer than 10 seconds for me.
Yeah, and because I don't talk.
There you go.
I don't.
You
I
just
like.
don't talk.
I'm more of an observer than like a vocal person. It's
Yeah.
going to be quite a task to get used to talking for an hour.
Talking
or half
as
an
if
hour
there's
straight.
an audience there. Because if there is a crowd there, you can interact like. Yeah.
Well, not even because I can do it in my head.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
know when like I don't know in the morning I'm like and I go to the bathroom. Jamal,
Audience.
no, because when you like. There's random moments where I'll just be in the bathroom and I've got my moisturizer. I'm like, "Hi guys," that's fine. But when you like, you have to. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it. It's just weird.
It is weird. Like I don't think I've ever like done that by myself.
Have
As in
you
being
not?
Like,
Oh.
Hey guys, welcome to another video.
Oh.
And today we're gonna do something.
Oh,
interesting like
just
that.
me.
Yeah, I
Just
think
me.
it's not just you. I've heard of several females doing that.
Females.
Yeah, I haven't heard no guys do that.
Well, they might do it just while they're gaming on like Minecraft or like.
Minecraft of all games.
I don't know.
Why would you pick Minecraft?
What's it called? The one where you jump out a plane and then hit people. What's it called? It's gonna be Fortnite.
No one's even playing. Fortnite's dead now.
What else then? COD?
It's,
Or
yeah,
like,
it's Call of Duty Warzone. I
Is
haven't
there a
touched
new
that
one?
game because that kind of is the new one.
oh,
But anyway, I haven't touched that game because I already know I'm
or like
trash.
Black Ops or something.
Maybe back in the day.
Yeah, because yes, 100%. Because I know people that have gamed and then just talking to themselves like they're streaming. It's not just me. Right, thank you.
That is weird. I've never heard of that. As in people pretending that they're streaming. That's different. Because they have to be like, oh yeah, thanks blah 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 for the super chat, £5 super chat. Oh yeah, shout out.
I don't want to bait anyone out, but yeah.
That's very weird.
Well, you don't do it for long periods of time. You just be like, oh,
But your brain has to think of that.
not really.
You
just
do.
No.
Like you,
No.
so you just instantly a YouTuber.
Yeah,
That's
it's
weird.
not hard. Well,
Yeah,
it's not a particularly hard job to do.
to be a personality. That's different.
Yeah. Because you have to actually engage into a conversation for long periods of time. Like, oh, I actually care about your feelings. Oh,
And
like
you
your
don't
life.
do that. Wow. That's different.
No, but like,
Wow.
if you're doing that as a job with everyone that you have to work with, you have to like.
Shout out therapists, they do that.
Or what's his name? Chucky.
Chucky. Oh, man, like Chucky.
No, because then you've got the two dudes, and the one of the dudes does the Foot Locker. I think it's Foot Locker. Those Foot Locker videos, and he goes around people's houses, dating.
Philly.
Yeah.
He has never. I don't think he's.
But
ever
he's
been
like a
on
personality. He's a
Oh
personality.
yeah.
Though.
It's
That's what I'm
definitely
saying.
okay, you should have just stuck with Chunks because he is Chunks and Philly. That's their whole thing. So you could have just stuck with Chunks.
But I didn't think Chunks. I was like, did I? Is
well,
that
I don't know
real?
why you said Chucky because anyway.
Because the point is, Philly, you have to actually engage and like care about what people are
But
saying.
the thing is, like with
100%
him,
of the
I'm
time.
pretty sure his like energy with friends off
It's the
camera
same,
anyway.
yeah.
So it's
But I guess
literally again
it's
pretending
London.
there's an audience there.
Also, it's just a different vibe. Like, I'm not from London.
True.
You just
Londoners are naturally loud,
I-
and there's no arguing.
no. You actually can't argue.
No argument.
You can't. You can't, because if you had a Londoner in a room and said, "Shh," it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
Depending on
They're
the
gonna
person,
box you.
depending on the person, it's probably just gonna be an argument. There are some very nice Londoners.
Yeah,
Shout
they
out
can be
some
nice,
Londoners.
but they can't be quiet. And that's not all. That's there's a
You know
time
how I
and a
was saying
place.
about haters? You're gonna get some London haters now. It is what
It is what it is.
Down there.
Tear rolls down the cheek. We'll work it out. But
Yeah,
like,
man.
I don't understand. That's something that I want to know. Who's hating? But I will talk about it off camera.
yeah. We have those now. We have off-camera conversations.
Because you don't need to be in those.
There's only one that I can't remember. This is from years ago as well, but I just held it. Like,
Who?
chip on my shoulder. I'll use that to fuel my way to success. That's it. Amen.
But to be honest, my memory is
Short.
I have very short-term memory. So if someone doesn't like me, I will forget in like 2.4 seconds anyway, and just act like you like me, which will probably make it
true.
worse.
Well, I don't have a business.
Actually, that's a lie. There's only one person that
that has a reason. Did you give them a reason,
yes,
or was it?
It's valid.
Is it who I'm thinking of?
Yes.
Okay.
Other than that, but unless I do something like that, then like
Yeah,
no,
this is another off-camera conversation.
because that makes sense. But at the same time, I'm like, just get over it.
It is what it is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah,
I am so low energy right now.
get hype, get hype, get hype, get hype, get hype, get
It's
hype.
because of all of the different things going wrong today.
I know.
'Cause today we were meant to have been recording at like 2 this afternoon.
No, that's a lie. You
Like,
woke
if-
up at 1.
Yeah, but if we could have set everything up, we
Yeah,
would have
if we could
recorded.
have done it like 2 seconds, we would have recorded, because we've still got to learn how to edit, which is 90% of the
I
thing.
was trying to just think about it.
Exactly.
Not even, because it might actually be fun. I'll make it fun. There we go.
Well, with
Resolutions.
music, you can make anything fun, to be honest. Just put some music up. Well, you can't even listen to music because we've got to listen to the
True, but then we'll have to listen to the whole thing and then
track.
add music and whatever. What's next on the topic list? Because we may as well stick
We've
to
got a
something.
book. We've got a book.
We have notes.
Oh, I cartwheel down the stairs. I don't know what results I thought I was gonna get, because it didn't end well, as you may think, cartwheeling.
I don't understand where you thought that was a good
Someone
idea.
told me
No.
I shouldn't listen to people. It's what I'm learning. Don't
Oh.
trust people that are around you, because my siblings also told me, specifically Jamal and my older brother, to go and snort. I basically...
It wasn't drugs. It wasn't drugs.
You have to backtrack. Basically, we had this dinner. Pretty chill. I think mom or dad had put some extra chili spices on it.
It was meant to be like jerk chicken because he put loads of like... Because we're not in Jamaica, it's not real jerk. But like, there was jerk seasoning and then he added a load of black pepper on it. And that's what killed everyone.
How old was I? I don't know. Young.
It was years
my
ago.
Young self, so I'm not used to it. I'm used to like, lightly seasoned, because England, anyway. That's another discussion. I was so, obviously, eating the jerk chicken now. I'm like, rah, this is spicy. Like, this is hot now. I can't even breathe. So I'm asking Jamal, what can I do? What will solve this issue? He goes, go into the bathroom, fill up the sink with water and snort it.
And she did exactly that.
Because in my head, I was like, they wouldn't betray me. They wouldn't want to hurt me. So I was like, yeah, okay, I'll try it. And I did it. And I was like, once I did it, I realised, no, this isn't right.
But you didn't. It didn't.
You didn't.
No, because when you did it, he's like, as if you were drowning. Like you're stuck underwater. And then you're like, oh, it didn't work. And we were like, okay, just try it again.
Yeah.
We were trying to hold in our laughter so bad at this point.
Abuse.
Like, man, it was so bad. And then you did it again, and we was like, why would you do that? Don't listen.
Because I trusted you.
But
and you betrayed me.
After years of going to swimming lessons.
That's true.
And accidentally breathing in water, you know the effect it has on you. You know you could die.
No, because I don't think I experienced spice like that. So I was like,
you'll just try anything.
Yeah, just to get the pain to stop us snorting. Honestly.
Shout out, Louis. There's a song.
Cabaldi. That's not the right person.
No, there's a song with my band. Maybe it's called Igloo. We haven't decided yet. From uni. And in the outro, I'm not sure if it's in the outro actually. It might just be in that, like the outtakes or something like that. And where like he says in a very funny way. What was that meant to be?
Can I just mention? I apologize for my appearance. I look like a 12-year-old infant boy. Infant boy. I don't look like this on a daily basis. I do.
During quarantine, you do anyway.
Well, yeah, because like I can't.
Doesn't even matter.
Where am I going? To Sainsbury's.
Saying that, we did have a photo shoot on the way to
try and get our phones fixed, but that didn't happen.
The photo shoot happened, but
yeah. I look like an anime gal.
Instagrams, yeah.
Oh, and of yours? Not. I don't have Instagram anymore. So
anymore? You deleted it?
I haven't deleted the account. I just don't post and I don't go on there because I just didn't feel like.
I know, but the people I might see you in another setting with some nice clothes on. You never know.
Well, we've got other pictures here, and here are pictures of me when I'm clothed and appropriate looking. But for now, you're stuck with this. Also, because
stop eating your microphone.
I'm sorry. I just didn't find any benefit in Instagram anymore. It felt very toxic to me.
See, I did get to that point, but it was a few years ago where I'd follow like loads of just like pages that would just spam you with different stuff, and all of it would be some of it would be funny, some of it would just be like wasting my time basically, and then I just delete, like unfollowed all of those accounts. So if someone sends me though like a funny video from that account, I'm not gonna see it because I don't follow the page. But and then I just switched it to all the things that would actually like motivate me and make me feel a bit mentally okay. basically. So it's basically like 90% drums now, which is fun, but at the same time, that does demotivate me.
See, that's what I mean. Like, I'd just rather just not, because it depends on my mood.
Yeah.
Because then there'll be times where I'm like, oh, I'll see this, I don't know, model in Parley.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why am I seeing this? It's unnecessary to my life.
It just makes you a little bit sorry that you're not in Parley, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't.
That's
and it's also just not realistic for me.
Because they'll be like, oh, yeah, I'm a model in Parley. I'm 14.
And it's like, and then there's this deep set expectation that I'm meant to be famous at 14. It's just not. It doesn't make sense.
And for the people who are, most of them are trash individuals.
Well, we don't know that really.
True, because I don't care and I don't follow them. So.
And they're 14, so we have no business.
Yeah.
Other than that, there's like other people that are like, I don't know, moved out the house at 17 in their third apartment and then buying a house, already have like 4 cars and a whole career. And it's like, that's nice for them, but if we're being realistic, they're such a small percentage.
They're less than 1%
of that would happen to someone. And like, are they actually happy? Is it actually what they want to do?
Maybe for
have
like,
they wasted their
probably
young...
for 3 months.
Yeah,
because imagine like we get £70 million right now. I've been saying this for a long time. I wouldn't do anything different to what I'm doing right now. I'd probably just pay for the house to get refurbished.
Yeah,
I'd still be here though.
Yeah,
because where am I going? I'll probably buy myself a car,
some clothes.
Not even a bad, like a mad car. Just chill one. One that works.
Jokes, no.
Trauma.
To roll it up the hill anyway. I would get some new jeans. I'll get a proper, do you know that proper denim? Proper denim.
I don't think I've ever had proper denim. Most of mine have been,
you know what I mean? Like big boy denim. And then like a proper boiler suit. Like a... I'd definitely get a new laptop. Oh, yeah.
As good as my MacBook is...
Was that you trying?
I was trying then. I stopped myself when I was trying again, but it didn't work. As good as my MacBook is, as good as it is, it still fails to do a lot of basic things. Like
which is what you need in life, really. Because, like, to be honest, we just need things to get by, things to be creative, things to, keep us sane.
Like I bought another snare this week.
Yeah.
I'm going to put that
Could have
to
been
very good use. Very good use.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, man. It's all right.
Rub his nose because it's live.
Give me a few years and I'll be on tour. Here's what it is. It's fine.
Goals and aspirations.
Yeah.
Oh, mine. I don't even know.
Segue.
Happiness is my goal, I think. I don't know where I want to be, who I want to be, where I want to go. And I think that's okay to not know, because then it's about I can't sing the song, never mind.
Saying that though, that will be a very good thing for someone else to hear. That it's okay to not know where you want to go yet. Because there's because obviously, of course, being from Wolves, most of my friends are from Wolves. Like, a lot of people are in that position. There's only a few of us that kind of like really know where we're gonna go, where we want to go. I say where we're gonna go because we're really trying to make it like out here. But there's a lot of people who don't know where they want to be, who they want to be. Like for some, it might actually be okay for them to work in Asda. No,
honestly, it's actually fine, and it's dumb that it's made out to not be okay to be. Like, you don't have to be extraordinary. It's fine to be ordinary.
Because remember that 1% is 1% for a reason.
Exactly. We still need people working in shops. We still need people just to chill. Everyone doesn't need to have $1 trillion,
literally.
$1 trillion company.
And that's there was a story on the news now that I saw today, and it was about this farmer who was basically employing, because obviously his employees and like farm hands and things like that were like mainly Eastern European people. And because of the lockdown and things like that, they haven't been able to work. But he still needs farm hands and things like that. So he's been employing students, a lot of students, and builders who aren't working and things like that. And like, it kind of shows you that like the economy doesn't work.
It's not reliable
without people.
Without the basics and people having basic skills.
Because you can't sell strawberries and things like that if you can't even grow them and get people to pick them, things like that. There's no real market.
Oh my gosh, is that my calling? A strawberry picker. I just had a Raven moment.
To be fair, we did go strawberry picking. Like, do you remember years ago? We went strawberry picking.
That's in a weird part of my brain.
Yeah, it was so good.
It feels like a dream.
It felt like a dream because we were just running through fields, picking strawberries, eating them.
I should have had a flowy dress on in Italy, playing like
high
the guitar.
On
drugs. 2 different directions.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's okay to not know where you're going or who you want. Well, I know who I want to be. I want to be happy is my main goal. And situate enough money, because to be honest, having a little bit more than
than average.
Yeah, that's all right.
But
Even
so
average,
what? Everyone's average is different.
Exactly, but
like
enough for me to live, enough for me to travel.
Yeah.
If I get any more than that, thanks. I probably won't use it. I'll just probably give it to someone else who needs it.
Let me get to mine as well. Ambitions and goals.
What do you mean let you go?
Okay. Yeah, I think I did mention that I wanted to be a musician, producer, all of that, artiste, creative in general. And I do want to do that full time because, like, for me, creating, if I'm not thinking of something to create or creating something, then my brain shuts down and like more time I just more time just end up depressed and just in a dark bubble, and it's just boring, man. So when I'm playing drums, I can just sound cool sometimes, and it's alright. Or if I'm like making music, then I have something to challenge me in some way. That's what I want to do full time. Before the dream was basketball, and I'm pretty sure I could have done that, but yeah, that's it. Again, my friends know, but that's a story for another day. Yeah, but the main thing is music now.
Please. Carry on, gosh.
Music. Yeah, so I'm in university studying music and popular music at the minute. I'm a Liverpool gang. Shout out my Kiel gang first of all. Yeah, and then Liverpool's just way better than Kiel.
That's the thesis. That's on period.
Man, Kiel is so whack. It looks nice. It's great for a day out if you want to study there. It's a countryside. Let me inform everyone properly. It's like a countryside university. It's quite quiet. It's a small campus, but everything you need is on campus or nearby. My accommodation was pretty whack because it was old. Most of the accommodation other than new barns is old. The lecturers, some of them, well, I was obviously in the music department and that's quite small, and Kiel's not the best for music in general anyway. It's a small scene and whatever. Yeah, I was dead, man. Yeah, I won't be. I'll visit my friends, but I won't be.
Yeah, but then that's another thing where you can move.
Very true.
The way the system, or not even the system, but how people talk about it, or people expect university to be, or even school to be, is like it's meant to be linear. When it's not, you can actually move
Like
and
at
do
each
what you
stage,
want.
there is flexibility, because really there's no linear route that really works. Because if someone can tell me how they like got through school perfectly, managed to actually work hard, no
Throughout
life
school,
problems, with no problems,
How,
no friend problems, no life problems, no nothing. Get to sixth form, do the same, straight into uni. After that,
straight into a job,
Yeah.
straight pay off your debts.
or have no debts to begin with, and be happy with all of that. That's the main thing. If you're not happy with all of that,
Then what's the point? There's no point.
so you may as well, even if you didn't even finish school, you may as well just work and be happy, or just figure out what you want to do, and just, even if you don't know what you want to do, just grind on something. Pause. Grind in some area of expertise, and just.
Are you broken?
I'm tired, man. It's 1 o'clock in the morning.
Is it?
1:30 in the morning.
Oh.
Yeah. We'll come to a close soon.
Yes. In a little finish it. I'll do.
That'll do.
Don't
care.
care.
That'll do. Promise next episode I will be super hyper and talk the most rubbish.
We're coming back at the same time, so Jamal's mellow and I can actually function as a human being.
Nah, but I can't though, because I'm like, all I want to do is just chill and play PS4 right now and eat snacks.
Do you even have any snacks?
We didn't go to Sainsbury's.
Oh.
I'm like, this quarantine life is tough, man.
I just want Nando's.
Let's spend the last 2 minutes talking about quarantine.
Oh no.
Go.
Oh, I'm fine.
Well then, okay, so it's more about me. So basically, it came back. Well, no, uni got cancelled first of all. No, maybe go back.
Jamal, you got 10 seconds. Go.
Okay, so my phone broke. No, my laptop broke first, and then this is all in my accommodation. My laptop broke first, and then the following Monday, my phone broke. So I was stressed. Both Apple products, and you know how teething Apple is.
And anyway,
absolutely teething.
Yeah.
So I was stressed out. Had all 3 deadlines. Don't know why I didn't do the work earlier, but it is what it is. And yeah, I managed to get through the week. Came to Sunday now. Oh, coronavirus!
Miss Rona.
We might have to lock down. So I stayed at uni for. You stayed in my uni. I come for a week.
You were only there for a week after.
A week after, yeah. And then lockdown officially happened, and like Kayla and my older sister and my mum had to drive up in 2 cars to come grab all my uni stuff out of my room so I could fully move out. But still had to pay the last piece of rent though, and that was teething again. Anyways, so that was traumatizing. Not really, but
emotional time.
Yeah, man. Rona's stressful. Because at the minute, it's weird because normal isn't normal anymore. There is no real normal. Because even when I was outside walking today, I had to cross the road to stay away from some people, and then they were doing the same to me. And it was like, I can't ever smile at anyone in the face anymore.
Because they think they're going to kill you.
Exactly. There's a risk of death to everything. And I'm like, at the same time, I want to be like, oh yeah, it's not that deep. But it is that deep in some cases. In quite a few cases. And it's literally just
flip-flop.
Yeah. And it's going to be that time. It's going to be like that for at least another year. Until people start to just be comfortable sitting next to a stranger on the bus.
Exactly. I couldn't do that before about come sit next. Why am I sitting?
And then you want to sneeze. I will look at you sideways and spit in your eye.
That took a turn.
Oh man!
I thought I was going insane today because where my room is, I can see out into the road. So I saw this man. I was painting. Anyway, and I saw this man sprint across.
You think you're in Get Out?
That's what I was like. He's sprinting, and I was like, okay, he might have just used our road as like a sprint. I was like, okay. I'm continue painting. I hear sprinting back. I'm like, wait, How has he done that so quick? It's the same man. I'm like, okay, that's twice. All right. He must be just using, I don't know. It's the same direction, so he's not like going back and forth.
So
like
it's coming like Sonic running round the block.
He must be.
Seconds.
So, and then I was like, okay, weird. Continue painting. I hear, whoop, hit him again. That happened like 5 times. I was like, am I going insane? Am I in a parallel universe? Is he just Sonic? Because the way the road, you have to run far to come back and round.
To be fair, I won't bait out where we are, obviously. But like where we are.
Anything you say about
Yeah,
me.
I know. I can't say anything. There's areas on it. That's it. There's areas.
It doesn't add to the...
No, but there's areas that he can run to make it quicker.
Not really. That's what I'm on about. That's still far.
It's
to
true.
run the length of this road.
And then
It was...
Yeah.
It wasn't like, oh, it's another 10 minutes and
But
just
saying
come
that
round.
you were painting, and so you might have been in like a parallel universe.
I might have been.
Mm.
It was a very... Anyway.
Yeah, man.
Zany experience. Anyway, that was...
It has no name. This
name?
This podcast has no name yet because
you can leave your suggestions down below, jokes.
don't forget to like, subscribe,
Give us the big thumbs up. Say whatever you want to say in the description.
You'll catch us in the daytime when I have more energy and more random things go off.
Well, yeah. This is the first one. You can... Since this is going to be the brethren day, tell us what you are. Ideas.
Oh, can't do
It's
anything.
actually really sad.
Like I haven't even read the YouTube
thing.
laws yet, and I don't want to because it will make me sad.
Just sadness.
Don't you just hate things that like mess with the creativity? Like if I'm up here playing drums and someone tells me to shut up, I wanna.
Who? When?
It's happened several times.
What,
When I was
Dad?
not now, but when I was younger, anyway. That's another story.
You're looking up
Because
someone.
I'm looking and I'm about to fall asleep.
I can't work.
Solon, Sonia, Solon. Solemnly. Solemn.
Gollum. Anyway. Disgusting. Anyway. Sidetracking.
To close out, what do we want?
We want it now.
What do we want?
We want it now.
No, I'm saying